Good morning, everyone. I got up a while ago, but I'm going to be doing a story time about giving birth today because a lot of y'all want to know about that. So that's what I'll do today. But for right now, I'm gonna do that a little later on. But I'm gonna try this thing that I've seen on TikTok. A lot of people probably know what that is. TikTok and Instagram and YouTube from, I saw it last night. I was looking and I saw it on Brad Mondo's YouTube. So, the rice water thing for your hair, I heard that it was good. That it's supposed to make it grow and makes it stronger and makes it silky and smooth and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try that. But he left his for a week, and then I see you can leave it in for a day or 3 days. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it for 3 days and then see if that does anything, and if that doesn't, then I'm gonna do his way, which is a week. So, I don't know how to do it, but I'm doing 2 cups of rice, because I want to make a lot of it. So 2 cups of rice, and usually how you do it is, I'm just going to do it how you make, rice, which is 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. So I did 2 cups of, rice, so I'm going to do 4 cups. No, that'll be too much. I don't know. We'll just see. And they didn't say anything about the water being like cold or warm or room temperature, so I'm just gonna do it warm. And I'm doing 2 cups of water. Maybe a little more. Just a little bit more. Okay. So, I'm sitting on a suitcase. So, they said to mix it to, well, they said oh crap. They said he cleaned his, but I don't know if anybody else cleaned theirs, so I'm not going to clean this one. And then if it doesn't work, then I'll just clean it and then do his way. But they said to mix it until it's milky, like it looks milky. So we're gonna do that. He or somebody used their hands. I don't really want to use my hand because I don't know. I just don't want to use my hand. So I'm gonna use a spoon. And then he put his in a jar, I think, something like that. And then put some slices in it, like some grapefruit slices, and then some essential oils. So if I have to do his way, because if this way doesn't work, then I'll just try to do his way. Should I put my hand in it? I guess I'm gonna try that. Don't really want to, but it feels so weird. You want to look at it? I did my skincare routine yesterday, saying that I don't get like acne and stuff. And look, last night I was getting acne, and this morning it needed popped, so I had to pop it. And it's like, I'm like, what the heck? I just told y'all that I don't really get acne, and I got acne yesterday. Crazy, huh? So Gotta wipe my hand off. Okay, so I guess that's enough. It looks milky enough. Okay, so I'm going to get a thing so I can get all the water out of it and put it in a cup. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm back. So I grabbed like things that you can like what's it called? Whatever it's called. And so I hope I don't spill this. That's not gonna be good if I spill it. I'm so scared. I don't want to spill it. And people say it stinks. That's why he put stuff in it. Ooh, it's a lot. Look at that. I'm so scared. It's spilling. Oh my goodness gracious. At least I got some in there. Okay. Maybe I need to put it like that. Okay, let me roll up my hand. Okay, we're gonna just put it like that. And see if it, oh, you can't see my face. So let's hope that it goes in there. Okay. I think I did it. Okay, we're just gonna let that sit there. I got a bunch of rice all over my hand. Got some rice in there. And what do people do with all the rice? I just have like a bunch of rice. What am I supposed to do? Cook it? Okay. So this is, ooh, it does look milky. I did it right. So this is how it looks. I did a lot. I'll probably could have done more. But, so we're gonna, it smells like macaroni. So we're gonna leave this, and we're just gonna leave this just in a place for 3 days. So I'll come back in 3 days and I'll put it on my hair and everything and see how it goes. But I'm going to be doing my story time in it like later or in a minute. So I'll just come back and see y'all later. So bye. And I'm back. Hey guys. Don't mind Keelan in the back. He's playing his little game. So this is the story time about me giving birth. So he plays ball every weekend. So every weekend we go like to a bunch of places. And so yes, I was pregnant and I was at the ballpark. So where are we going? Shelbyville. So that's like an hour and a half away, or a little more, I don't know. So we had to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I started having contractions then, but I didn't think of nothing about it, and then it stopped, and then when I got up there, it was probably about 8, 9 o'clock maybe, I started having them again. So I was texting my mom all about it, saying, hey, like, what is it? Like, what's going on? I'm having really, like, bad cramps. Like, it felt like cramps. And she was like, maybe you're having, I don't know what it's called, but, like, I think about it, as, fake, what's it called? What is it called? Yeah, fake contractions. So I thought they were fake contractions, like the practice ones. Because you're supposed to have practice contractions before you actually have real contractions. And I never had the fake contractions. And so I just didn't think of nothing about it. And it just kept on going through the day. And my mom was like, okay, maybe you need to start timing them. So I was like, okay. So I started timing them, and they were about a couple minutes apart, and they started getting lower and lower and lower. And she was like, maybe you need to call your doctor and ask her, what does it mean? So mind you, we were an hour and a half away. So I called my doctor and I was like, hey, I'm having fake contractions. Well, I'm having contractions, or I'm having like this and that, blah, blah, blah. She was like, okay, well, keep on timing them, and if they get closer and closer, you might have to go to the hospital. Like, come back to Nashville and go to the hospital. So I was like, okay. So Keelan was playing his games, and he kept on asking me, and because they like got worse, and like he can tell that like I was in pain and stuff, but I didn't want to show it. So he was like, and I just thought they were fake. So Keelan was like, do we need to go? If we need to go, they will understand, we can leave. And I was like, no, it's fine. And little did he know.
This championship game.
No, little did he know, I didn't want him to be upset or mad or at me for making us leave.
We was in the championship game.
Because it was just like it was a ring tournament. No, it wasn't a ring tournament. But they were in the championship, so I was like, no, it's fine. We don't need to leave. Like, I don't want to leave. So but he just kept on checking on me, like, if we need to leave, let's go. I was like, no. I just kept pushing him away, like, no, we don't need to leave this now. So the championship game, he was like, did y'all win or lose?
Yeah, we won.
So they won the championship game, and I was like, we need to go. Like, we need to go now. And like the contraction, they were real contractions. And I was like they were hurting so bad, and like I was just like, it was hurting so bad. And we got in the car. So this might be a little like weird or something like that to y'all, but I felt like I had to poop, and which that means is he was coming. So I didn't think of nothing about it. I was like, I really got it. Like, I gotta use the restroom. And so he was speeding back to our house, like speeding like really bad. So don't speed, guys. But he was speeding really bad. So we went back to the house, and I was like, I gotta use the restroom. Let me go see about if I gotta use the restroom. Like, it was hurting so bad. Like, I was in the car holding that thing once the contractions were coming, and I felt like I had to squeeze, like I was gonna squeeze out my, thought I was gonna poop, squeeze out. I was like holding the thing, pushing up, and it was making my butt push down to the seat. So it's just so funny to explain, because nobody would understand it unless you were pregnant. But that was happening while we was on the interstate going. And so we get home, and my mom is there, and my brother's there. And my mom was like, what's going on? I'm like, he's like, we gotta go to the hospital. She's having contractions, this and that. And my mom was drunk. She was drunk. And so we was getting our hospital bag ready and everything, and sorry about the lighting. We went to I went to the bathroom because I thought I had to go poop. And so I was trying to push, and I was like, it's not coming out. And so whenever we were at the field, because whenever I went to the doctor that week, and I wasn't dilated or anything. And he told me while we was at the field to go up there to feel if I feel anything. And I was like, no, that's weird. I'm not gonna do it. So we went home and I did it because I was like, I gotta see if he's close or anything. So I did it, and I felt something. I felt something. I don't know what it was, but I felt something. And the bathroom door was open. I said, Keely, we gotta go. We gotta go to the hospital right now. We gotta go. I said, I felt something. And he starts laughing.
She said slimy.
It's slime and everything. So we was just rushing, and I was hurting. So my brother and my mom follows us behind us. Yeah, follows us to the hospital, which is 30 minutes away. And I was like, I think we need to go to Lebanon, because we live in Lebanon. And we were going to go to Nashville. I was like, I think we need to go to the Lebanon hospital. I don't think I can make it there. He was like, no, we're going there, this and that. It's Summit. And so he was going 100 on the interstate, trying to get me there as fast as I can. So, so we got to the hospital, and we're getting in there. I was like, I can't walk. So he put me in a wheelchair, and I'm like, holding on to the wheelchair. And so they're like, okay. So they got me up there, and they sit me in like this other room, laying down, and they see if I'm like how dilated I am, and they're like, we gotta go. Like, we gotta put her. Like, she's ready to give birth. So the picture that I will put in here is the day we're all three leaving, and then so I didn't have time to get into a gown, so I had to I took my shorts, my underwear off, and did I have to take my socks off? I think I kept my socks on, but I had to take my down below, like down, and I had the shirt that I was in the ball field at, I kept that on, so I gave birth in that shirt. I don't even know what the shirt's at, but so I was giving birth, and I was like so dilated, I couldn't get the epidural. And that hurt so bad, like the worst pain experience in my life. Like, I don't remember the pain, but I remember like me screaming and just everything. I remember everything. So my mom and brother's at the hospital while I'm giving birth, and my sister, my old best friend, is with her. And so they can't come in because of COVID and everything, so only he could come in. So he's on the phone with my mom while I'm giving like birth, and the first time I'm pushing, and I think it's Kingston coming out, but it's my water. I have to break my water, and that goes on every doctor that's in there. Like, I'm like, what the heck was it? Like, it was like a balloon with water popping. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, and they're like, okay, you gotta push again. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, you had to break your water. I'm like, oh my God, of course. And so he's on the phone with my mom, trying to show her like me pushing Kingston out. And what did the doctor say?
They was like, we already let you go too far by FaceTiming and showing your face and shit.
Yeah, so he had to get off the phone with my mom, and as he's doing that, I'm pushing, and I'm like screaming. Like, it's like the worst, like it's the pain where you have to scream. You cannot you cannot just push. Like, I'm screaming while I'm pushing, so I'm like, and my mom is drunk and she's crying while she hears me, and I'm like, I'm cussing. I'm like, this and that. I'm like, and I'm telling the doctors, I'm like, I'm sorry for cussing, this and that. They're like, oh, you're fine, this and that. So while he's hanging up and I'm screaming and everything, my mom starts crying because she's like, oh my gosh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I got pregnant at the end of my 17, like as I was 17, and then I gave birth while I was 18, and then 4 more months I turned 19, right? Yeah, 4 more months I turned 19, so, but she was like, oh my God, she's crying and everything, and he hangs up, And then boom, I pushed out Kingston, and like it was like when like he came out, it was like it was the weirdest feeling ever. Like it was just like slip, and it was just weird. And like I didn't tear or anything, but I got a small scratch, like it was like a small scratch down there. And when I would use the restroom, uh, it's so like bright. When I would use the restroom, it would burn so bad. So I'm like, oh my god, like I was in the worst pain ever. But I healed faster than people that gone on epidural because I don't know why, but I just healed faster. But yeah, I didn't get no freaking epidural or anything, and I was just like, oh my god, like worst pain of my life. Like that experience, like I never want to have kids ever again because of that experience. It was just bad. Like we stayed in the hospital for how many days? 3 days. Everything went well with Kingston. He would sleep with he would have Kingston in his bed, and the doctor's like, you can't sleep with him, this and that, and he would freaking go to sleep with Kingston in the bed like the whole time, and the doctor said like 3-4 times over and over and over, you can't sleep with the baby in the bed, you can't sleep. But he was like, no, I'm sleeping with the baby in the bed. But that's really my my experience with giving birth. I'd say to all the young kids out there, make sure you use protection, because and then make sure you have your life together and this and that, because you just need to just not yet. I'd say that not yet.
It ain't easy.
No, it's not yet. But I mean, that's really about it. Yeah, like I said, worst pain in my entire life. I didn't get the epidural, so I had to do all natural. And everybody's like, I would tell everybody, I was like, yeah, I did it all natural. I didn't have time to do the epidural, this and that. And they're like, dang, like, props to you, because yeah, that like it hurts so bad. But I don't rememberize the feeling of it. Like, and when I would push him out, like I would be burning down there. But like I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like that. But at the time when you're doing it, it's like really bad. But it goes really fast when you do it. But that's about it. Like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. Tell everybody to subscribe. I would love that. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers very soon. I'm trying to get my comments on. I know that my comments aren't on, so if you have any questions or you want me to do a type of video that you want to see me do, DM me at 6ix.kenna, Kenna. I'll put it at the description below. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, or if y'all want to see any videos, DM me, or when I fix the comments, comment whatever you want. Yeah, so that's our experience, well, mine and his experience of giving birth to baby Kingston. Yeah, I'll see y'all probably again soon. Bye.